Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for September. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are well. And let's get started. Let's get right into it and see what the energies and messages are for Sagittarius in September. Okay, so our awareness for the week. We're starting with the Queen of Pentacles. And so the Queen of Pentacles is one of the most resourceful queens that we have. A master of multitasking, a master of pulling it all together, all aspects of your life, family, work, volunteer, taking care of other things relating to home. And so she uses her common sense, her groundedness, her general ease to work through life. And so one aspect of this queen is to provide lots of love and nurturing to those that she cares about. So this may be a week where you are providing support and love to your family, to your friends, to your partner, to your children, to your community. The Queen of Pentacles appreciates nature. So the awareness of the week may also be to spend time in nature for you to refresh, to reset, to clear your mind, to give your body a rest. But there's an appreciation here of nature. The other thing I would mention with the Queen of Pentacles is that there's a sense of comfort and abundance. You may want to do something to increase or to add to your level of comfort at home, at work. It could be something as simple as bringing in a pillow for your chair or something, or for the chair back. But there's a real sense here of making life comfortable and, I want to say the word plush, but enjoyable. Hard work of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And making do with whatever you're offered. You can turn a lot of, as I always say, flea market finds into something really useful and that can benefit your home. So awareness of the week. Another awareness for the week is the Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior, looking off to a side, ready for whatever's going to come next. There's a sense here of accepting that you have to keep standing, that you have to keep at it, and that even though you may be tired, you may be weak or exhausted, that now's not the time to quit. Nines are very close to, to completion, to reaching your destination. And so at the Nine of Wands, the message is hang in there. By being able to hang in there, you're showing determination, lots of courage, some grit. Doesn't mean that things are easy. For some, this may be a sense where you have to protect yourself this week, where you will need to be mindful and smart and practical with a sense of protecting yourself. Now, whether that's relating to protecting yourself in terms of your relationships with others or in terms of your own energy levels, is to protect yourself. So now let's look at guidance. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You see the man here with the 10 swords in his back. There's a real sense that it really can't get any worse than this. This can go to feeling very, very stressed out, to being at your wit's end on a matter. Something is causing you pain, something is causing you an upset, something has happened that is really maybe could possibly set you back. It could be a setback on a project. It could be, that people are attacking you and that here you've had to protect yourself, and yet they're still coming for you and you may feel under attack. So the thing with the Ten of Swords is that with a minor arcana card, this is a temporary situation, one that you have to work through, one that you have to really close the book on this feeling and on this scenario, and look for the light here and try to get back to a more normal pace or a more normal place, doing things that can get you back in your routine, that can maybe refocus what you've had your mind on. Certainly not easy with the Ten of Swords, but there's only up from here. Here's the light that you're going to focus on and try to move towards. So here, the Queen of Pentacles, we have a sense of working, protecting, having a setback of some type, a hurt, a situation that is very hurtful. To guidance is maybe the way to deal with the hurtfulness is just to focus on your work. So here's the Eight of Pentacles, and we see the young person, the young man is hammering away, proudly displaying his work. For some, they may describe this as the grunt, as someone who's grunting it out. For others, it may be a skilled artisan or craftsman, someone who's very good with their hands or has a particular talent. So what you take away from this card is that it's detail-oriented, and the focus is there. They're not distracted. They're going to do a great job. They're going to get the job done. So in terms of guidance, it may be that in order to kind of mitigate this or move away from this feeling is that you might want to be focusing on your work, or perhaps focusing on a hobby, something that you enjoy doing, and that it takes time to do. Like if you're knitting, it takes time. You just can't. It just takes time and effort and attention to detail to make a nice product. So this may help you navigate and deal with this Ten of Swords. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, another card of truly abundance and like almost excessive abundance for some. He's very focused on money, resources, time, energy, investments, how to increase what he has, how to maintain what he has, and not to lose track of it. He's also going to enjoy what he has. So this week with the Queen of Pentacles, the resourcefulness, the common sense, here is someone who's a master at being successful, of really almost like a King Midas, of getting lots of money through hard work and through skill and through a pragmatic approach. So perhaps possible outcome is, even though you have a little protection here and a little hurt and upset, is if you're focusing on what you do really well, then ultimately you're going to create more abundance, more security, building a firmer foundation for your lifestyle. So then we have the Four of Cups. So while thinking about abundance, here's this more thinking, taking time really to think about things and continue to think about things. Perhaps you're really not over this situation, and you're taking your time to consider just new possibilities. Maybe you feel that you're not in the right spot, you're not in the right place. So excuse me, whether you need solitude to think about things, that's cool. But if you spend too much time in isolation, if you continually think of yourself as a victim or as someone who's not getting a fair shake or whatever it may be, you miss opportunities, you're not open to what's around you, and sometimes there are wonderful things that are just kind of out of reach that if we tune in, we can access them. So sense here that it's a matter of dealing with whatever's on your mind. You're going to have to deal with what's on your mind and then figure out a way to either move forward, end what's not making you happy, and try to focus on the good things and how to move forward. So it's a strong component here of thinking about resources, of money with the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, of your material perhaps position, and trying to maybe build more security, to increase more money. But it's certainly for the week something for you that you're thinking about. Let's get some more information from the oracle cards. Begin now. Take your first step. So this is about, excuse me, about being proactive and about being maybe fearless and taking a first step so that you are able to really take charge in your life and protecting your interests, your position, and taking the step away from situations that are not helping you and that are hurting you. You know, that's up to you. That's up to you to take charge and to think about where you're stepping and then take that step. So now I'm going to choose a card for spirit or emotional self. Receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So when we think of the Queen of Pentacles, we think of someone who's always nurturing, very aware of how friends or family are feeling, reaching out. If you have been reaching out and helping others and putting others before yourself, it's time to put yourself first. It's time to be mindful of what you need. And finally, let's choose a card for love, and we'll see what we have in terms of love. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So when I see the word foundation, I think of the foundation of the Pentacles, which is time, money, property, investments, the home life, of building a secure foundation, of being committed to family, being committed to your work. So thinking about what is important to you for this week. So this is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, or comment. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.